welcome to a new video. Tonight I'll be taking this Honda Trail 125 out for a night ride. I know I've gone through some of these locations a few times because I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm trying not to go to the exact same spot every single time. But it's somewhat hard when I'm not wanting to go for a super long ride to get to new interesting looking locations that are something I haven't been to before. And this week in Louisville, it's supposed to be very warm with temperatures in the 90s all week. So I don't know how much I want to go ride this around a ton during the daylight hours, just because it's so incredibly hot. Now, I'm sure people from different climates don't think that, is all that hot a temperature, but here it's just muggy and humid. Yeah, so it's just super humid and muggy and not very fun. And since, these Honda minimotos, the smaller ones, are all pretty much air-cooled, I haven't really done a test in terms of how much heat they can deal with, because before this one I had the Honda Navi, which was a different motor. This is a 125cc, the Navi's a 110. This one's fuel injected, the Navi's carbureted. The Navi has a CVT transmission. This one has a 4-speed automatic. So, different bikes. And over to the right, if it's picked up at all, that was the Louisville skate park. But different bikes. I mean, I have ridden the Navi in the past in pretty warm conditions when it's weather like this, so I don't remember having any overheating problems or anything. But it's also just hot, so I don't want to go and burn up. And two, during the work week, Monday through Friday, I don't have a lot of free time until after, about 6 p.m. So sometimes it's more difficult to get, free time to go for a ride. And at this point, I'd rather wait until it's night so it's not too hot. I figured what I would do is I would take this to Cox's Park, which I think I've gone through before, but Cox's Park is on River Road. It's a location where you can go and see the Ohio River up close. And because they have a boat launch ramp. Because there's a number of spots where you can see the Ohio River over here. But that's one where you can actually ride right up to it. And I know I've gone through rides before down through this area, so this is River Road. And this bike feels a little bit more comfortable doing this trip than the Navi. I mean, I'm not doing super fast, but the top speed on this bike is a little bit more than the Navi. So it can do a little bit more top speed. But I think also, as I've mentioned on some of these videos before, if you've watched any of them, the look of this just gives off the look of like a moped or something, with the kind of throwback classic look. So I don't think people, when they see this, have the expectations that you're a crotch rocket who can do 100 miles an hour in, 4 seconds or something. There's a little bit more realistic expectations of, this is probably not super fast. And then there is a train up ahead. I'm not sure how long this is going to block things up. Well, doesn't look to be moving much. So I'll do a little detour. I know I went through this area before. Because there's There's a field you can ride through. So I'll go do that real quick. And then hopefully when I get back, the train will be gone. So, depending on how much light there is here, there is a trail, and that was just a cop. Which did not intend to do that, knowing that was a cop. Oops. I guess they'll see if they follow me. But, yeah, so this is a great bike to take through some, you know, kind of small trails like that. You know, if you have property out in a rural area where there are fields of that nature where you can kind of just take it through like a nice grass path, it's, you know, amazing for that kind of stuff. Well, that train is still blocking things. So I will go and take an alternate route. There are a lot of bugs flying here because I'm seeing some hit my helmet. Hopefully they're not getting on the camera lens. But I guess that is to be expected this time of year. And it's an interesting view, or at least it was earlier, because there's intermittent lightning off in the distance. Nothing too crazy. But I will go around, or I'll see if I can get around that train. This is the one night I decided not to go through all the effort of setting up a second camera on the back for a rear-facing view, because I hadn't really gotten a chance to ride this recently, so I figured just go for a quick ride, and I would do a rear-facing view, or I wouldn't do the rear-facing view, because that requires taking the backpack and setting the camera up on the back, or instead of using a backpack, taking a clamp mount or the magnet mount thing I have, and then putting it on the cargo rack of this trail, which was, I didn't feel like taking all the setup time to do that. So now I just circle back to Melwood Avenue, because this should take me down past the train tracks, I believe. And I've also gone for a ride through this area before, so I think I've recorded video of that. It was during the daytime and all looks quite a bit different. Yeah, this Trail 125 is a very fun bike, because it's able to go and do, you know, the kind of light off-road duty and have fun with that, and it's also able to, you know, take whatever normal roads you need to take. And since the top speed on this is, I think, around 55, it should be good enough to go on most roads. Can't really take it on a highway though, because even if you have highways locally to you that have a speed limit of 55 miles per hour, they often have a minimum CC limit for bikes or scooters of 250, and this would not meet that, obviously. And I don't think you really want to take this on a road where the speed limit is, you know, significantly higher than what the bike is comfortable riding at, because if you do a road where it's, you know, 55, you're going to be riding top gear, top speed the entire time, which, you know, I had done before on the Navi, and is not the most comfortable ride, just to have it maxed out at top speed the entire time. Not that you can't do it, it's just, it's also not a great feeling to be on the bike and to know that you cannot literally go any faster, even if you need to. Alright. So that got around the train. So now I'm on River Road again. It's just a little bit further down than where I was earlier. So I will take this to Cox's Park, get down close to the Ohio River, then I can wrap up. Everybody's just going through here and making a lot of dust, which makes it kind of hard to see. Because I am wearing a full face helmet. That was also something I wanted to test, because the audio setup for this, I think I mentioned before, so I have a DJI Pocket 3 camera, and that kit comes with a wireless mic. And that mic has built-in storage, so even if you're not connecting it to that camera, you can just hit the record button and it records internal audio. And it's able to record audio internally in 32-bit float. And that's just basically, you know, that is for audio what raw photos are for pictures, where it captures basically all the information, and you can go in the, when you're in post and editing, and update it. So that just means that even though this mic is inside my helmet, very close to my mouth, it shouldn't peak, and I can clean that up in editing. Because I just have this, the DJI mic just sitting inside my helmet, because there's a little piece of material on the chin guard, and I just have a little magnetic pendant that comes with the Insta360 Go cameras sitting under that piece of material. So the mic is magnetically snapped in there, and it's inside my helmet. So it means there should be relatively minimal road noise. So I know sometimes I went in and editing and taken some of the camera audio and messed around with a little bit to actually still layer in some, you know, engine sound and road noise and stuff. But with this camera, the audio that I'm using, the audio off it's usually not very good, so I may not be able to do that, because I'm using the Insta360 One R 1-inch camera, and the built-in audio is kind of a low bit rate, so it doesn't sound great. So this is Cox's Park. It's not too busy tonight because it's a weekday night. I can go up here and look out over the river. I'm not sure exactly how great this will look. Since it's low light, but this is the Ohio River. It is 9:49 p.m., so not super late, but, you know, fully into nighttime hours. So, just go over here by the boat dock, by the boat launch ramp. And since this is a motorcycle and not a car, I can loop around here and check out the ramp without having to go all the way around. So yeah, this is the high beam doesn't have any effect here. But yeah, this is the Ohio River. And I'm not sure exactly how long this ride was, but I started out down towards downtown, or down in downtown Louisville, down by the riverfront. And I went to go down River Road, but then there was a train, so I did a little bit of a detour. And now I'm at Cox's Park down by the Ohio River. But yeah, that was taking this Honda Trail 125 out for a night ride. Until next time.